Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to Ghostwriters Paranormal. Alright, so right here I have a night vision session that I did earlier. See, I can actually say it, night vision session. Because here in a second I'm going to play you something where I say night vision session or something. Anyway, I did this whole thing, and see these, I was going to make it like a normal video, post it up. These are when I hear the replies from the ghost box. And I ask, is there a certain frequency that I could play to make it be able to hear you better? And they say, well, here, I'll just go ahead and play the recording I did explaining this part. And then I'll play you the other replies. But just check this out. Alright, so I'm going over the night vision session, and right here I ask, is there a frequency that I could play that would make it easier to speak with you? And then something says the frequency. Listen, the frequency. And then a female voice says, try the 70s.
Climb the 70s. Climb the 70s. Climb the 70s.
So, the odd thing about the 70s is it's a deep bass tone. But there's also a frequency behind that. And the odd thing about the frequency, the high pitched frequency, that's okay. I cannot sit and play the whole thing. I just want to explain it. Okay, sorry. Anyway, you heard them say try the 70s.
Climb the 70s.
Play to make it easier for you to communicate with me. If there is, give me the number and the frequency.
So you heard me ask it, and right here, a few seconds later,
Climb the 70s.
so I did try the 70s. And when I did, I noticed that the tone is the tone that I hear in my ear all the time. Or they call it tinnitus or whatever. High pitched sound. You hear the high pitched sound over top of the bass sound. That's the exact sound that I hear in my ear. Like now that I've stopped it, I can still hear it, except it's like a lot lower. It's not as loud. And I hear the same sound still going in my ear. Tell us about it. Literally. Like 72 is right around where I hear it. Well, why'd you stop for? Tell us why you stopped. Alright, I'm just stopping for a second so I can focus on the sound that I hear. Ah, okay. I see what you're saying. Anyway, I'm just having some fun. Just having some fun being silly, but yeah. The 72 there, that's the exact tone that I hear in my ear at all times. Especially when I'm trying to sleep and everything is quiet. That. So yeah, I suggest you search online tone generator and find out what the tone is for you. Like that's mine. That's the one that I hear. So I find it odd that they said try the 70s. I don't know, maybe I'll play that tone really low and do a ghost box at the same time to see if that does anything. Sorry, but I'll just go ahead and play some of the replies. Right there, you can hear a female, sound like a female, maybe a child. It says, "Record me." I doubt it. Look at the bat. I don't know what that's about. I thought I'd do something different and actually do a review of the thing in real time. If you guys want, like, I think this is maybe 20-30 minutes long. If you guys want that long of a video of the whole thing, that way you can listen and pick out the ones that you hear that I don't. I'll do those from time to time. But right here is the only time of this whole recording where something comes down and flies over to the left. See it there. I'll even do it a little bit slower. Go one frame at a time. So here it starts to come in. I mean, it looks like it has wings almost. That's one frame at a time on an already slowed down clip. So we'll go one frame at a time on the normal speed. Like, it comes in right here. It looks like almost a little wing. Looks like it goes down and flat. Look right here. Comes back up. Maybe it's not. But it does look like it has, like, there's the body, a wing, and a wing. Not exactly sure what it is. Because literally right here where it comes down is like the ceiling. It goes down and just swoops over. A strange thing too, when I play it back, there's like a sound as that flies. Listen. I mean, look how fast the thing is. That's normal speed. Look how fast it gets from here to here is like a split second. So, I don't know. I mean, I don't see any bugs flying around in the living room. Alright, right here something says, we now love to drink. 398 to 3. 398 to 3. 398 to 3. Now love to drink. I'm asking if they literally have to come to my dimension to speak for me to be able to hear them. And something says, how do you want to deport me?
Eddie wanted to fool me. Eddie wanted to fool me. Eddie wanted to fool me.
Alright, so this that I'm leaning on is Noah's baby bed. He's not home, obviously, while I'm doing the recording. But it does say baby bed. It might be hard for you to hear. It's a female voice. Okay. Now right here, this is kind of strange. It's almost like a male and a female is arguing back and forth. About to hear stop it. And then the shut your mouth is hard to hear. I only heard it after listening again till you started it. And then she says again. Listen to the whole thing.
Stop. It's 30 in touch.
A listener say, you started it. Now here's where I hear, shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. So let's listen a couple minutes before, or seconds before we hear the stop it first time. Let's see if they're still arguing before.
One time you guys showed yourself as a light right here, went over, started to go down, and split. Please do that again. Please show yourself.
Stop. It's 30 in touch. Again. Tired. Stop.
So yeah, it's like they talk to each other and stuff.
Cindy.
Right here I ask, is my mom here? Cindy. And it says, yeah. And then the clear as can be, it says, I ask if she can say something because I heard the yeah. And a male says, you're recording it. And then a female says, trouble. It's almost as if them speaking to us and us recording it, which gives us the ability to hear them, gets them in trouble.
Is my mom around? Cindy. Can she speak?
Now I want you to listen to how clear that is. Now tell me that's not direct reply to what I'm saying. Is my mom here? Yeah. Can she please speak to me? You're recording it. Trouble. And I think here's where replay it a couple times. Yeah, something here sounds like it says splatter his head. Something here says, hey Chris, F it. And as I'm walking off, I do like that whole time there is just trying to get EVP without the ghost box. The only thing I really got is it sounds like something says I love you. Please tell me. So that's pretty much all I got tonight. I have some replies from last night. Let's see, save. Okay, we'll go over a few of these. Something saying, hey Chris, and I'll repeat it. Something says, I'll go get Andy. Same voice that says, hey Chris, I think. Not sure who Andy is.
Can you hear me say yes, I can. I've been shifting to different realities or different dimensions?
So I ask, have I been shifting to different realities or dimensions? They say yes. So right here something says words are the evil, danger, or something like that. Trying to find. I think that's the one I already posted up. It was the second part that I hadn't. I don't know where the other one is. I could have swore it was this. But I asked what was causing all the changes, and they said Mandela. And another time I asked what's causing us to shift, and they said Mandela, which is not a great answer, right? Because I mean, we know it's the Mandela effect. I'm wanting to know what's causing the Mandela effect. But anyways, there you have it, guys. 72 hertz is the tone that I hear in my head. What about you? Go to the tone generator, find the tone that you hear. Quick question, why is it that almost all of us that have Mandela effects and notice the changes have the ringing in our ears? Like I hear it right now. As we speak, I hear it. Is this tone stopping us from getting the download? Is it interfering with the download of what the masses have that allows us to see these changes? Is it something as nefarious as that? Is there a group that is downloading, uploading, and for us to download like information and we're just not receiving it? Or are we physically shifting? I told Sarah earlier, I said, I need you to understand that I feel like I can't even talk to people or relate to people because everybody I know in my personal life doesn't have the Mandela effect. So I can't relate to them. They can't relate to me. And she said, well, why do you keep feeding it? Meaning, why do I keep looking more into it? I said, once you know it, you can't unknow it. I gave her an analogy. I said, just imagine that you grew up with two parents, and those two people that you knew as your parents your whole life, you then find out you were kidnapped, and your parents are the kidnappers. You can't undo that. Once you find out that those people that have been your parents your whole life are kidnappers, you can't unknow that. You can't look at them as your parents anymore after that. That's exactly like the Mandela effect. Once you know that shit has changed, you can't undo it. Then it's just a mission of trying to understand it. Like each change, the reason we're so excited to find new changes is not because we're excited that things have changed. I would love it if nothing changed, because that would mean everything was normal. The reason we get excited is because it verifies, it validates that we're not crazy. Things are changing. At least that's speaking for myself. I don't know how you feel, but so anyways, Everybody, keep your eyes open. Never conform to the norm. Be yourself and try your best to think positive about these changes. I know it sometimes gets harder and harder because it seems like no one understands us except the small group we have here on YouTube, or maybe one or two people in our personal life, and we're definitely the minority, that's for sure. But I don't know. I mean, there has to be a positive, right? There has to be. I mean, there's no sense in thinking negative about it. It's nothing that we can physically change. We can't stop the Mandela effect from happening. Any of you need somebody to talk to, I'll be here, and I hope that you guys are the same. Like, I could reach out to any of you because I have nobody to talk to about this shit. Like, literally. Sarah's tired of me talking about it. Like, she's ready to punch me in the face every time I mention it. And I don't blame her. So, have a good one, guys.